Totality says Adelaide has the tightest rental market in Australia. Well, after Darwin. And Adelaide's rent grew slower than every other capital city. And it tells you exactly what's coming for rents when you're buying today. You've seen the headline. NAB tipped a 30% rent rise over the next 2 years. That's not what NAB said. They said if property values don't move at all, then rents have to do all the work. It was never a prediction. NAB expects that gap to close from both ends. Rents moving up, values adjusting. If you're buying, that's good news. A softer entry price right next to a rising rent is the best window an investor gets. Windows like this don't stay open for too long. Back to Adelaide. Out of every 1,000 rentals there, 6 sit empty. In Sydney, it's 17. Adelaide's nearly 3 times harder to rent in, yet Adelaide's rent rose 3.5% last year. Sydney, 6.3%, and here is why. The average Adelaide household already hands over 35.5% of everything it earns just to rent, highest in the country. There is nothing left in the tank. So what does that mean for rents from here? The average full-time wage is $108,000. That's about $2,080 a week before tax. The average rent in Australia is $698. A third of your money gone to rent. Add 30%, that rent is $907. You need another $209 per week. Your pay gives you $135 over 2 years. The rent, it wants $209. Most people can't do it. So they don't. They move in with their mates or their family. Rents keep rising. 2027, bigger than 2026. 2028, bigger again, until each market hits its own ceiling. But every city has its own ceiling, and they are nowhere near each other. Adelaide has already hit its one. 35.5% of income gone on rent. Tightest market in the country. Slowest rent growth in the country as well. Now let's look at Melbourne. 28.1%, the lowest of the big 5 capitals from rental affordability. That's 7 cents in every dollar of room that Adelaide simply doesn't have. And Melbourne's vacancy is tighter today than it was a year ago. And is Melbourne a sure thing? No. Victoria's still building more homes than anywhere else, and that's the one thing that caps rent. But if you're asking me where a big rent number is actually possible, it's not where vacancy is lowest, not in that isolation. It's where the tenant still has room to pay. So vacancy plus room in the pay packet. That's the filter we run before we buy anything for a client.